Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today as I am back after my 2-week span of work stuff. I am joined by our good old buddy, Chosen Tolby, for this Dutch Grand Prix. I hope you guys are excited as I am. Tolby, how you feeling today?
I am fantastic, man.
You
I wait all
good?
week for Sundays.
How's your new wheel feeling?
Sure. Dude, it's pretty awesome. I love it.
Love to hear it, brother. We're just waiting for a couple more drivers to get into the lobby. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in here today for this amazing race. Plenty of things can happen and can go wrong.
Well, they will happen and they will go wrong.
As we saw today, Checo hitting the pit wall. I did that yesterday. We're about to get into this. Let's jump into our race notes here. McLaren did have a little bit of a hiccup last week, but they do lead the Constructors' Championship. CJT has had two-thirds of the pole positions this year in Tier 5. Wet and dry setups, virtually the same. You just stiffen up the suspension just a little bit for the wet. 3 drivers to watch: Edge, Dmaster, and Toast. Toast has been pretty consistent. He's able to just avoid all the messes and find his way to the top of the pack. Edge and Dmaster have basically been fighting each other for this so far.
Well, since you've been gone, Dmaster went. I think it was two weekends without his pedals.
Oh,
He
really?
was racing
Yeah.
on controller, and he was struggling. He was still winning, but he was struggling. But if what the practice races that some of us have been doing this week have anything to intel, I don't see anybody coming close to touching Dmaster this week.
I'm very excited for this. Put your top 3 picks out right now, Toby. Who are you choosing?
Dmaster, Toast, and probably I'm gonna say Vince. Vince has been on decent form here and there lately.
A very good
It looks
call.
really great out there, man.
It does. That does not look pretty nice at all. I'm just getting this all set up for everybody real fast. For let you guys see it. And now we will go. What was it? We're gonna go to the track map here real fast. 17 turns, 3.8 miles. Well, this is Las Vegas. Why did it change? I'm reading the stats of Las Vegas. Alright, I guess we ain't doing that track map today, even though I changed it. Now there's obviously not 17 turns here. This is one of the smaller tracks on the calendar, alongside Monaco. And I am now I got kicked from the lobby. So
Did you?
yeah.
Yeah, you did. I got you.
You want to sauce me an invite, good sir?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
There you go, Sam.
We're now joining back in technical difficulties on the game's freaking side.
All right, so Bouncy's gonna be the first one out on his lap, and then Edge will be right behind him on the second lap. Bouncy stayed really tight on the inside of turn 3, like all the way down the curb, all the way around it.
Okay, they're now loaded in. Boom. Back.
Bouncy got swirly.
I'm currently on board with Edge. He's about to come down the back the second DRS straight. Get the power down nice and efficiently. Down this another
Bouncy's
small
gonna
straight.
set a 10-2.
10-2 is a very good banker lap to start the session. I think we're going to see Edge go into the 9s here. I don't know how deep we're going to go, though. The 9.8, not too bad. Bouncy is only 4/10 off. I think Bouncy had a faster second sector than Jim Cross
Tim's also in
line.
9s on his first lap.
Nicky G on mediums with a
G.
111. Toast going with a 109.6 to start off his day. Knight having a banker of a 120.4. Terp Leclerc in the Alpine with a 110.4. Scion following him up with a 111.3. Diego Lego and Knight choosing to go on their secondary outlaps. We have some more people going into the 10s. Night Ninja included. Marmo with a 112.1. Pretty good spread across the field at the minute. Not too much faction. Okay.
No, it was pretty spread out. And then I think Knight and Diego, I mean, they were just either got caught up, had a mistake.
Gonna join on board with our league director, Pogs, as he's coming up onto 2 cars right now. Oh no. He might have gotten held
that's
up.
definitely, yeah, that's definitely a, yeah.
Definitely gonna be sending that into the steward's room this week. For a black hot lap, even though it is only his first lap of the day.
Midnight's about to cross the line. Because of the P7 with 11-1. Dmaster, a 9 flat.
This is banker lap at 9 flat.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Got Pogs coming around the last banked corner. And he is going into the pits.
Yeah, he definitely got impeded. His time coming out of the last corner, he was already like in the 10s or 11s.
Very unfortunate
It was a
for
good choice
him.
just to back out of it.
I would have to agree so. The Michigan fan coming out of the hairpin, getting the power down nice and early. Building up the speed down the straight. Is he going to downshift into 6th? He does. Gets the power down nice and flat. Nice and early. Going down, a slight downshift. A slight tap the brakes again. Nice and early on 4th gear power. And a little bit of slip up. Had to let off the gas just a tiny bit. Getting on the gas once again, nice and early, activating that DRS. Coming into the final sector. Get the power down. Nice and early again. Good to see.
Sozo jumps up to P5 with a 10-1.
Very nice. Michigan fan with a 111.4. Quite the spread from a 109 flat to a 111.4. We have John Does Work with a 109.9, putting him P5 just ahead of Zoso now.
I mean, other than Dmaster up front, everybody else is basically within a tenth of each other. A 10 cents and a half, almost all the way down the field.
Give or take, yeah.
So, I mean, that's not too bad besides that 7/10 up front.
You're starting to get more people out of the pits. We have Bouncy starting his second hot lap now. About to cross the second sector line. Going to almost 1.2 up, or 0.12 on his time. Ooh, had a little bit of a shaky rear end coming out of that corner, getting the gas down. You'll probably lose him half a tenth or so.
Yeah, I was watching on board with him on his first lap, and he was getting pretty squirrely out of
Tenth and a half up on his time through sector 2 now.
any of the corners. You have to put down the throttle pretty hard. He was getting pretty squirrely. I don't know if he's running like a lower rear wing or not.
Very possible that he is coming across the line now. The 110.1 does improve him by, I think, 2 or 3 positions. Oh, I think it was just 1 position, actually. We have the Alpine of Turkler not too far behind him.
Yeah, he was on a lap, but he backed out of it. He's starting another one, though.
He's not going to have enough ERS to finish this
No,
lap.
he'll get about halfway through the lap.
Who else just started
Hogs,
lap? I
he's
think.
tired. Hogs crashed sector 2 coming out of, yeah.
That's unfortunate for sure. A fast right-hander.
Oh yeah, he had to have taken that inside curve. You
Touched
take that
the
inside
curb,
curve and too much of it, yeah, you're done.
got onto the gravel, and that's all she wrote.
And it's really both the curves. If you touch that inside one, it throws you out onto the outside one, and then the outside one pulls you towards the wall.
Dmaster
It's a
OG seeming to have
super dangerous
spun on his
corner.
outlap, activating his ERS now to go onto a lap. Jim just rage trying to use all the track possible. Except for right there, I
Turk
guess.
got all the way to the pit and then backed out of it and jumped in the pits.
Yep. Jim just raged up at almost 2/10. It's time now. Going to improve a position or two.
2 tenths will jump him up to P2, yeah.
Very nice, lovely last two corners. Coming across the line with a 109.7, putting him at P2. But Toast just starting his lap, or just about to end his lap, I should say. Getting a little squirrely. Get the power down nice and early.
Dmaster OG said in the chat, oh, Toast, re-jumps Jim. Dmaster says in the chat that his wheel uncalibrated by 25 to the left.
That's insane.
Ooh, that's Toast. He's already done. Marmo just jumped up into P9.
We start to see the times starting to converge on each other once again. Almost the entire field under a 1:10. Hog's the only outlier at this minute.
So MKW hasn't went out to set a lap. Oh, he's on his outlap now.
On board Warzoso as he's going to come across the line with a 109.8, almost 3 seconds, or 3/10 faster than his previous time, putting him at a 109.8 in 4th place.
Fifth and sixth are separated by 0.03 of a second.
4th through 7th is all separated by a 10th.
Crazy.
8th through 10th is separated by a 10th. Who's also coming off of the track on his in lap there. Bouncy is already out for another lap, I suppose. I do suppose he is out on another lap. Bouncy with a purple sector 1. Taking a drink of a pop, so I wasn't able to see how much time he is up currently. We shall see when he comes across the second sector timing line. Purple sector 2, currently 3/10 up on his time. Gonna put him provisional P2 to 4. He can hold it. Putting him into P4 with a 109.7, 4/10 up on his previous best. Not too bad, not too shabby. Bouncy's probably going to be hoping midnight to improve his time a little bit more on his last lap.
Turp's up 2/10.
Who?
Turp Leclerc?
Okay. One second, I'm getting a phone call. Toby, take it away, brother.
Yeah, you're good. So I miss the second time. Oh, and Terp spins DNFs. Basically, nobody's out on a hot lap. We have Vince. Everybody else is either in the pits or out on out laps.
Never decline a call from Grandma.
This goes up by 10th, puts him up in the P15. And now I think Omarma is the only person on a hot. Well, John and Nikki G also just started theirs.
Nikki G is about to start his. Toby, talk us through a lap of Nikki G's, one of your drivers. Tell us how he's been doing throughout this year and what you think so far.
So Nikki G is actually he's been pretty solid, man. During the week when he puts in the practice, he's solid. I don't think he's gotten too much practice in this week, but pretty good line to the hairpin. Maybe up a little bit higher, but
Yeah, the hairpin is very tricky because you can have multiple lines through there.
right. And I think your quality line and your race line are different. That's a little wide. You had to slow down a little bit too much through there.
Held it in the throttle through there, barely lifting at all.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of a wiggle. Another little bit of a wiggle on exit.
Got a little slipstream, as much of a slipstream as he could from that Haas.
He's now almost 3/10 up on his current best.
3/10, I'll put him up into P2. If you're gonna hold it or gain a little bit more time.
Blasting down the straight now is Nikki G.
Got it, a half a second, 9.3. Good lord, good lap, Nikki.
Very good lap.
Like that.
Gonna jump on board with Dmaster as he is about to come across the line for his final lap of the session. Gonna see how much time he was up when he switched.
He was barely up, like 200s.
Right across the final line, going a 1 point or 0.17 quicker, going a 108.8.
That's insane.
Tuning in with Toast now as he is about to start his lap, I do believe. We're gonna jump down to Edge real fast. He is about to be finishing his lap here shortly. He is almost a 10th up on his current best. Coming around the final corner. Blasting down the straight. Attacking the track. Going to a 109.6, putting him at P4. Jim just raged. Going faster than Edge, putting himself P4. Bumping Edge down to P5. John does work, going P9 with a 109.9. Diego Lego bumping up to P10 with a 110.1. Gonna jump on board with Toast again. Actually, the bouncy coming across the final stretch. That's 12 seconds up on his best currently.
Yeah, I think that's it. Everyone's done.
We are just waiting on Toast now. Ooh, getting a little swirly out of the air. Teensy little bit. Not able to.
Yeah, he started his lap with like 60. He started his lap with like 70% ERS. He ran out.
Also going into the pits.
I'm not gonna lie. Nikki G actually surprised me right here. He was in our team chat talking about he hasn't gotten any practice since like Thursday, and that he was gonna be in trouble. And he comes in here and puts on the front row.
Yeah.
And then Jim. That's
Jim just rage putting on
Jim's
an
been
absolute
doing pretty. Yeah, he's been doing pretty well the past couple weeks.
very lovely to see there.
I think he dropped the Pogs dead weight, you know, being his teammate, and it's
Oh
let him
yeah, sure.
go off the road. I'm sorry, Pogs, I had to.
It's a mandatory now.
Holy mics! You guys mute your mics in the lobby.
I muted them all. Colby, give us a good old rundown
Right.
on the order here.
So no surprising, we have Dmaster OG in P1, Nikki G in the Rebel in P2, Toast P3, Jim Just Rage P4, Edge P5, Bouncy with his teammate right behind him in P6 and P7, Suzzo P8, John Does Work P9, Diego Lego P10, Omarmo in P11, Night Ninja 12, Knight 13, Turp Leclerc 14, Vince 15, Sinon 16, MKW, Michigan Fam, and Pogs running out those bottom three spots. I mean, you have the top 9 separated by less than a second. So
Very good. I wonder how close this
I
race
think
is
we're going
going
to
to
see a
be.
couple packs form up.
I wouldn't count out Edge in his race pace. Edge has pretty good race pace. Jim
Right.
Just Rage is
I
up
was
there
talking
as well.
I was talking to my family members earlier, and I was like, "Y'all watch Tier 5." I was like, "D-Master will be up front." I was like, "But his teammates going to be with him." I was like, "Maybe not in quali, but race pace, he'll be right there with him."
Oh, guaranteed.
I mean, Edge isn't slow on
Oh
quali
my
pace, but he's
god.
not the fastest, but from race pace, he's quick.
This is
What
stupid.
happened?
It's having me start the race for some reason, probably because it kicked me.
Oh, Lord.
So I'm gonna have to do a lap here in the back of the pack and retire in the pits, which sucks.
Yeah,
You gotta love
just let
EA,
everybody
man.
go. And be sure not to cause a safety car.
Nope. You gotta love it,
All right,
right?
so 5 lights. D-Master gets a good start. Toast got a really good start. Nikki G shoots up the inside, gives Toast a little bit of a bump.
Ooh, big carnage.
Edge
Ooh.
is already back up in the P1. Omarmo, Ginger Strays, and Turp Leclerc all out. Pause with a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Omarmo.
That's very
So
unfortunate.
Pogs paused it. You probably had a good view from back there. Honestly.
Not really. I didn't see too much. I just saw 4 cars spinning out. One guy ended up hitting Jim Just Raged, taking him and Jim Just Raged out.
Yeah, so Nikki G had a bad start. Toast got around it, but then they had contact going around the first corner, and Nikki G dropped down to P4. Toast has dropped down to P7, and by no surprise whatsoever, Edge is already up in the P2.
You just gotta love this game sometimes, man.
Do you need an invite sign in?
So annoying, dude.
We're gonna mismatch though. This is a lap under the safety car.
Yeah, there's my one practice lap for the day.
Alright. John Does Work jumps into the pits. Must have wing damage.
Bam.
Gibbs got a 5-second.
Well, yeah, obviously. Retire me, dude. Thank you. God, this game.
So John Does Work had to change his front wing.
All right. Now, let's get into the action. As we can see, Omarmo, Jim Just Raged, and Turp Leclerc having some very bad turn 1 time. And out of the race. Pogs down into 15th. Up 4 positions though, John does work. Down 7 positions, probably got tangled up into the mess there after turn 1. Toast down 4 positions. I think he also was involved a little bit. Most people up 1 or 2 positions. Michigan Fan, our big gainer so far, up 5 positions, up into 13th. Currently, yeah, Dmaster and Edge sitting 1 and 2, with Bouncy P3, Nikki G following them in P4, followed by Zoso, P5, Midnight P6, Toast P7, Diego Lego P8, Knight P9, Night Ninja P10. Oh, paused. Paused again. Thank you, Camo. Yeah, I try sometimes. You know, the game gives us those very special pleasures of experiencing turn 1 incidents from the back of the pack sometimes. Maybe if I still held a little bit closer, I could have seen what actually happened, but you know, sometimes you live and you learn. This time, we just lived.
It was smarter to stay back.
Yeah.
You don't want to cause any problems.
Nope.
By a complete accident or something. So Pogs jumped in the pit, so probably going to end up with another lap in a safety car.
Unless you can close in quickly. We're gonna change the details, see what tires everybody is on. We only have everybody is mainly on medium tires. We have a couple of people on other tires. Nikki G is one of them on the hard tire, followed by Toast on the soft tire. Michigan Fan MKW also on the soft tire, followed by John Does Work on the hard tire. This could be a very late call, or we're going on another lap. I think we're going on another lap.
Yeah, for sure.
That's when we just see the safety car dart in.
Surprised me with this game.
There's a couple different strategies that we see most people going for right now. We have a couple options: soft to medium, or soft to hard, medium to soft, medium to hard, hard to soft, hard to medium. A couple different options. Pog's already pitting, opting to go to those mediums once again. I think he did start on those on another set of mediums.
I wish Sauce were as viable as they were in the IRL race today.
No.
But they're definitely not.
You'll be losing a lot of time on those hards. Unless you can get them up to heat pretty quickly.
Alright, should be getting the call.
Right about here. Yep. Gonna ride along board with Nikki G for this restart. Ooh, and we see Zoso almost sitting in the rear end of Nikki.
Oh, Nikki got caught sleeping.
He very much did indeed.
Oh, Edge is going for it on Dmaster. Got it. Bouncy almost got it. He almost hit Dmaster. It was pretty close.
Very good call on the McLaren boys right there, just to hold off the inside and outside so Bouncy can't get past. But at the same time, that's not going to allow
But it
Bouncy to
blocked
stick
him.
close.
Oh, caution.
Sign on.
He's all right. He's back moving. No wing damage from what I can see.
Very good news for sign on. Hopefully he doesn't have any. See Edge starting to fall a little bit behind of Dmaster. That's going to open the door for Bouncy a little bit. Bouncy can close that gap just a teensy little bit more onto that main straight. Nicky G on those hards are pretty good so far. Losing a little bit of time on that
He's
final
able to
corner.
stay there. He's just.
Ooh, Zoso's out.
Zozo out.
Zoso hit the pit lane or hit pit wall.
Crashed into the pit wall.
Gonna bring out another safety car. Safety car simulator, anyone?
The Giants ain't gonna be happy about that. I know Giants warned his guys about that pit wall.
It comes out of nowhere, man. Really out of nowhere.
This one's pretty bad. Spain's pretty bad. A lot of people crash at Spain, especially this year when they that bump that's right going into the Spain pit lane. Like right where you're gonna start to hit the brakes to make that turn, there's a big bump in the road and it throws your car up. So if you're not slowed down before that bump, it launches you into the wall.
Yep.
But I think they were fixing it in the last patch. I don't know if they did or not. But yeah, this one's really dangerous. Went to Sino drive-through.
Uh-oh. Knight with the drive-through as well. Midnight up into
Ooh,
fifth.
I thought both the McLarens looked like they were about to jump in the pits.
They,
I thought they were
they
double
fake you
stacking. I was
out.
like, no. MKW speeding in the pit lane. He's getting out the stops. Those McLarens faked me out. If I was bouncy, I would have tried to go around them, but probably gonna get one more lap. Simon just now coming out of the pits.
Yeah, they just cut the safety car this lap, so they'll be going on the next lap. Colby, how's your wheel treating ya?
It's definitely taking some time to get used to.
How's the feeling when it comes to gear or direct drive to belt driven?
It's night and day. But like everybody has, everyone told me the pedals are the biggest difference.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the season, I was trying to go no assist just with corner line, and after a couple races, I was like, all right, the hell with it. I'm gonna put back on the medium TC and the ABS, and that's how I was racing. But since I got this, I turned all the assists back off.
Heck yeah,
I really
man.
don't have a problem. You don't really lock up, and the throttle's so long that you don't really get on the throttle too hard out of the corners. So
Good. Glad you're
it's
enjoying it.
definitely different. I've only been I've probably put in 15 hours on it in the past 3 days.
Wow.
15, 16 hours on it. Yeah. There's still time to gain in it for sure.
Oh yeah. Should be having the call here any second now.
There it is. All right, let's see if Nikki G doesn't get caught sleeping again.
See if it happens. You see Toast going up the
And
inside
Dmaster
of
have to be on in comms together because they try to box Bouncy in every time.
Diego Lego trying to get past Toast. Toast defending on the inside around the hairpin. Diego Lego losing out on a couple more spots tonight. Vince. Nikki G able to hold within a second this time to the front three. Bouncy still on the rear gearbox of Edge. Edge hanging around 7/10 behind his teammate.
Oh,
Ooh.
Bouncy got way off track.
You're see Nikki G capitalize here,
Oh, and he
possibly.
split. Oh, good catch.
Nikki G and Midnight both capitalizing on his mistake. Are we going to see Toast also
That was a good
capitalize?
save by Bouncy, though. I thought for sure he was spun right there. Oh, Toast jumped on the inside. Toast go around the outside of the hairpin. Get some move done.
Having to use a little bit of ERS there to get it done. Dmaster and Edge now separated by 1.5 seconds. Nikki G and Midnight going toe-to-toe here. Midnight looking to go around the outside. Not able to hold it out. Midnight just getting right back in behind the toe.
Who's that? Hogs. Hogs and Bouncy. Both spun.
Both of them able to get going again.
Terrible restart for Bouncy. Went from P3 to P13 in a lap.
Very unfortunate for him. Edge almost 2 seconds behind Dmaster after 2 laps. Dmaster just trying to hit his flow at this point.
Yeah, Dmaster, he's leaving his teammate, though, like in the wind, because Nikki G's within the DRS, and DRS is going to start this next lap, and Diego Lego's around in Sector 2.
DRS is now activated this lap. Dmaster G able to improve his best lap time to a 112.7. Nikki G closing in 10th by 10th. Losing a couple tenths out of that corner now. Over a second out now.
He's doing really well up there on those hards, though. Everyone around him's on medium tires.
Yep. Midnight able to be holding on to the rear end of him, though. Ooh, Midnight getting a little loose there, losing on 6 tenths, 7 tenths, 8. 8 tenths on that little mistake. John
They
does
missed that on the DRS, too.
Nicky G
Oh,
is.
Bouncy just retired. Did he crash or did...
He,
I hope he didn't.
he crashed
Oh,
in the
yeah, an
hairpin.
hairpin. That's going to be number 3. Dmaster jumps into the pits. Edge is going to probably wait another lap.
Coast diving into the pits. No, I think that was a good call
Edge
by
probably wanted to,
Dmaster.
but he just didn't want to double stack. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Edge couldn't go in because he doesn't want to double stack. This might cause him trouble because he can't pit. I mean, if he pits under the safety car right here, he's going to just drop back. Bouncy said he couldn't turn because the pit didn't fix his stupid wing. Yeah, man, you got to make sure if you have like the yellow damage, you got to make sure you go into your MFD and change it. Scenario happened week before last with Edge and Dmaster, where Dmaster was pulling Edge along and they were breaking away from the field, and then at some point Dmaster just, I guess, decided to say to hell with it and took off by himself and kind of left Edge open to the cars behind instead of letting Edge stay with them and pulling them away from the pack.
Yeah.
And there goes, oh, Edge thought about it.
That's just a fake out.
I don't know if he read the
Read the what?
driver's brief.
What?
Because if he came across that color, like where the pit lane splits in the driver's brief, it said that once you go past the color, you can't come in or out. Like, you have to commit one way or the other up to the color.
Dmaster is looking very pretty. Hogs can catch up.
Yeah, so these medium runners up front with the 12 lap old tires, they're gonna start feeling it really soon.
100% they will be.
But I mean, a lot of the laps have been under safety car, but when I was running hards, I was doing my first stint on hards by lap 20. They're up over 50%.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
So Edge is gonna take care of this restart. Took off the DRS line, caught Nicky G sleeping.
100% he did.
Vince gonna go down the other side of the Night Ninja.
Edge almost a second gap now to Nicky G. Nicky G on pressure by Midnight, who's now within 2/10. Dmaster OG looking to make a move down the inside of MKW here into this turn. Bumping wheels. MKW not expecting him to make the move.
Oh! He just Oh my goodness. Well, I'll be seeing that one later.
MKW looked to have just turned straight into Dmaster there on the exit, or he must have spun a little
Yeah.
bit on the curb.
I'll talk to you in a little bit, Pogs. Or not Pogs, Punju. Another safety car. What is that? 3?
4.
4? All right. So we got one more. So Dmaz, that might have just ruined his race. He's gonna be all the way at the back.
I think somebody forgot to change their account before typing there.
I'm really surprised Pogs isn't in the Haas team. The AARP Haas team.
I know, right?
I mean, that was my strat going into the draft. I was just going to choose like a lot of the OG guys, and then they just started falling off real quick, and I was like, okay, never mind. Yeah, I feel you, D-Master. We watched it.
Yep.
We caught it in 4K.
4K. Well, 1080p, but
Close enough.
close enough.
So this just opened up. I mean, well, halfway through the race, this just opened up everything.
Yep.
With D-Master all the way at the back, he's going to have to fight his way all the way through the field.
It's very possible. You could do it.
Really, the only person in front of him that has to pit is going to be Nikki G. Sinon might have to. It's going to be a stretch on those hards, but Michigan fan and John does work will be, if they try to go to the end, they'll be struggling.
Yep, they will be.
Ugh.
Do 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 banana bus. Do 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 banana bus. Safety car simulator. How many
Now we
safety
should be going
cars?
in this lap, and then we only have to worry about one more.
Yeah.
Test Rusted said, holy throwback there. I guess talking about the song you were singing. I don't even know what that was.
It's from Vanos. Vanos and his friend group. Safety car in this lap once again. Fourth time.
Penalties on the board, which I mean, here it's kind of hard to get track limit penalties because if you go off,
Yep.
you're most likely hitting a wall. Oh, Simon's got a good run on Nikki G. Nikki G's going to hold the inside.
Ooh, Toast looking to make a move around the outside.
The hairpin.
Ooh, Toast. What a
That was
send.
That's pretty.
D-Master still stuck behind Knight in the Ferrari.
Oh.
John does work at
The
spunning out.
Ferrari. He got tapped. I don't know who it was. Diego, maybe? I think
Michigan
it was
fan.
Diego. Yeah, it was either Michigan fan or Diego.
Yeah.
That helps Dmaster back into the points. Mark said it was Michigan fan. Yeah, I know it was one of the white front cars. I just couldn't tell if it was Diego or Michigan.
Yeah. Night Ninja spinning out in turn 1.
And Toast has opened up 1.3 on Nikki G already at the front.
Nicky G on those 17 lap old hards.
Yeah. He's dumping his ERS too. Just trying to stay away from sign on.
Well, there's probably going to be one more safety car.
Wait, wasn't there a VSC?
No. Edge
There wasn't?
already back up into 3rd place. DRS enabled now. Dmaster up into 8th
Edge is
place.
flying. Dmaster bumping wheels with Nikki G.
There was Edge, by the way.
Oh, my bad. I just saw the McLaren. And Ninja left the session.
Night Ninja did, in fact. DNF. I think we're out of safety cars.
Yeah, me too.
This is it to the end. Dmaster OG not looking to be so lucky. Nikki G is definitely not going to be lucky at all.
No, because he's going to have to pit under green. And right now, if he was to do it, he's going to drop all the way back.
Easily all the way back. Edge with another fastest lap.
He has burned through all his ERS, though, and Toast still has 70. Diego around. Everyone's pretty much gapping out.
Yep.
You got Pogs at Midnight and Dmaster right here in the midfield, and that's about it.
Ooh, Pog's
Oh,
spinning
Pog
out.
spun. I thought he collected Dmaster right there. That was good awareness by Dmaster.
Very unfortunate for Pogs there.
So now Midnight's gonna be under major pressure, especially Dmaster on those mediums.
Dmaster already on the back of Midnight.
I think it's just inevitable. Yep. And that gives him a little wheel bump. Oh.
Dmaster tried to send it there, but yeah, hit onto the grass.
Michigan fans looking any way he can to get around sign on. Midnight takes the opportunity.
Ooh.
Oh, you got around Dmaster. Oh, I thought he was gonna try to shoot up the inside of Michigan fan also.
Ooh, Dmaster riding into the gravel, losing out to Midnight once again.
Michigan fan has to get around Sinon. Sinon is just holding them up on those old hards.
Nicky G is starting to fall back quite a
Midnight
ways
gonna
from
go for it.
Edge.
Midnight on those hards. Making work of these medium runners. Michigan fan gives Dmaster another little love tap.
Ooh.
Oh, he gets the move done. And Edge is up past Toast.
Toast spun. Toast spun.
Oh. You talking about that Dmaster move, Punju?
Yeah. Around the outside of the fast right
Around
hander.
Michigan fan? Yeah. Uh-oh,
Diego
Diego's
Lego
out.
is out. But we're already out of safety cars! We now have a big gap between 1, 2, and 3. We see Sinon diving into the pits to get rid of those hard tires. I'm surprised we haven't seen Nicky G get rid of his.
Sinon gets 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane.
Oh,
And
no.
Nicky G has to come in soon. I don't know if he's just trying to hold out for softs, but
He probably is. But at this rate, he's going to fall back into 9th.
I mean, to be honest, he's had pretty decent pace being on these hards the whole race. And Midnight's still holding up Dmaster.
Very unfortunate. Dmaster's going to want to get onto that podium.
I mean, I think down the start finish straight right here with the DRS, Midnight's really not going to have anything to fight him with. Yeah, no, he's done. Sitting duck.
Sit and duck. Dmaster with the easy pass. But those medium tires are going to start wearing off.
They will before the end of the race for sure. Michigan with 5 seconds.
Being in the pit lane.
So one of those pit lanes that if you don't practice it, it's one of those 37-mile-an-hour ones instead of the 50.
Yep. Okay. As we see everybody is starting to branch out, gap out.
Nicky has gained on Toast.
I think Toast might have front wing damage.
Because it's not visible. It might be like light green or something, but Dmaster's completely out of ERS. Nicky's at 35. Toast is at 60.
Dmaster
Nicky,
now
if
on the
you're gonna
back
do
of
it,
Nicky.
you gotta do it. Gotta do it soon, man.
Here's the move. Oh,
You
you
gotta
didn't go for
leave
it.
yourself enough time. Nicky G's gotta leave himself enough time to make up the ground he's gonna lose in the pit lane.
Yep.
Dmaster's Go for it. Easy. Easy move.
Has more than enough
Those
traction.
hearts have no grip.
None
no
at all.
grip on those hearts.
And now he's right in the clutches of midnight.
Yeah, he needs to jump in the pits. He's doing nothing but just losing time. And he passes it up again. I don't know, man. Oh, Midnight shot down the inside and spun both of them.
Yup, I saw
Nikki and
that
Midnight
coming.
both spun out.
I saw that coming.
Nikki has to sit there and wait. Go ahead and clip that right quick. I'm going to need it.
We now have a double McLaren podium once again at this minute.
Oh, it's not letting me clip. What the hell? Alright. Well, I see Dmaster getting around Toast.
I do as well.
Ever since Toast has had that spin, he's been hurting. I wish I had the pace in my tier to crash, go all the way to the back, and be able to just pass everybody and get back up front. Okay. I'm sending it back.
Okay. We back? We're back,
Yeah,
right?
the stream's up.
All right. So my computer decided to
So you
reset
do that right
itself. We love to see it. We're back.
Where are you at? Oh my goodness.
I am now reconnecting. Should be in now.
I still don't see you.
I have one from midnight
Okay.
earlier.
There you go.
Oh
So
my
Dmaster
lordy.
got back around Toast. Nikki G pit for softs.
Finally he pit, eh?
He's back up in the P7. He's 12 seconds back on P6 though. It's gonna take. He's at 6 laps. I know he's gonna make up 2 seconds a lap. Midnight is trying his best to get around Night. He's been all over his gearbox for a couple laps.
There we go. They're back.
All right. Well, I got to go to my race, man.
I'm ready, bro. Sounds good.
Punj, you enjoy that McLaren P1, P2?
Edge, Curly.
I don't know. Those mediums might drop off because Toast has been staying right there with them.
Yeah, these mediums are gonna start dropping off here within the next couple of laps.
I think that's what Midnight's waiting for.
Yep.
All right, man.
All right, I'll catch you
Well, good
in a
luck.
bit.
Yeah.
Currently leading, we have Edge, followed by Dmaster, 3.2 seconds down. Followed by Toast, 1.2 seconds down. Midnight, or Night, 14 seconds behind Toast. A good, decent gap there. Dmaster slowly closing in on Edge. Not too much else has changed order-wise. Pog sitting in a last point scoring position. Mickey G having an incident with Midnight right before we had that short intermission. Mickey G now on those softs, 7 seconds back on Vince. Might be able to make a push for Vince. Very possible indeed. Toast on those 20 lap old hards. 3.4 seconds back on Dmaster. Looks like he had a little bit of a couple spins there. Quite some slight spinach. Gonna check this. Go. A lot of people sitting on very low ERS. Midnight. About 30. 20 now. Looking to make the pass. On Night, diving around the outside. Night giving him the space needed. Midnight putting the power down. Able to get the move done before the hairpin. Very nice outside line. Able to get the power down nice and early. Nice and quickly. And just powered past Night. The grip on those medium tires are probably going to start wearing out here soon. Edge is just taking care of those hard tires up in the front. Dmaster sitting in second. It was slowly picking his way towards Edge. 10th by 10th, corner by corner. The back of the pack, the closest one we have is Night to Midnight. Midnight got past Night in the Ferrari on the main straight and into turn 1. Dmaster now within 1.8 seconds. Carried a lot of pace with these mediums. Ooh. Midnight and Night going at it once again. Midnight choosing that outside line, being able to put that power down. Night in the Ferrari just trying to hold in close. Midnight in the Aston. Dmaster and Edge getting closer and closer. Dmaster wants this victory. He does not want his championship bid to end just yet. Edge just cracked the triple digits. I think he's sitting at about 103 points. Dmaster sitting at about 88. As we see Dmaster 6%, Edge at 12. Dmaster now within a second. Coming down to the last 2 laps. Toast fell quickly off on those hard tires for some reason. Somehow. Hogs looking to make a move on Michigan fan out down in the back for 9th place. But we're going to stick between these two McLaren boys. The fight for the win. They're going to stick together. Is Edge going to give Dmaster the win? Is Edge going to fight Dmaster for the win? Who knows? Maybe Punju can give us a look at to see what you're thinking in chat. That'd be good, but I don't think that's going to be happening. Punju, you're on the wrong account at the minute, brother. Are these two going to be fighting it out? Or are we going to see here coming into the last lap? I want to see them duke it out. Dang it. Dmaster is right onto the rear axle of Edge. Coming in to the final lap. Put your bets in now, folks. Who's going to win? Edge or Dmaster? I'm going to have to go with Edge. He has the hard tires. Dmaster might be looking to make a move here in these next couple corners before the DRS. Dmaster has been able to keep these medium tires alive for a lot longer than Edge has been able to keep those hards going. He's just a little bit too far back at the minute to make the pass here. Speedy Goose with the super chat. Let's go papaya. Yes, sir. As Edge gets a very good exit as they both come swerving across the line. Finishing side by side with less than a tenth separating them. You know, today, I'm gonna try something a little bit different for y'all. We have Nikki G coming across the line in 6th, Vince coming across in 7th, Sign-On in 8th. Hogs was able to get past Michigan Fan for 9th place. They are now coming across the last corner now. Hogs coming home in 9th place. Michigan Fan coming home in 10th. Last but not least, coming home in 11th, John Does Work. Very unfortunate with how many DNFs and stuff we saw, especially in those first couple laps. And we get Pogs as the driver of the day. Congratulations, Pogs, starting all the way in the back at from 19th, getting up into 9th. Very lovely from Pogs. Waiting for this to come up as we have Edge and Dmaster claiming the top 2 steps of the podium. Running down the race order, we have Edge followed by Dmaster, both in the McLaren's Toast, Midnight, then Knight, and the Ferrari in 5th. Nikki G, 6th, Vince, Sign-On, Hogs. John Does Work, able to get past Michigan Fan on pens, like JTB said in the chat. Moving John up into the final points position. Michigan Fan in 11th. Diego Lego 12th. Night Ninja 13th. MKW Bouncy Zoso. Me, because the game decided to throw me in. Omarmo, Jim Just Raged, and Terpler finishing us off. Gonna take a screenshot of this for the extra data. Bam. Alright, we are now going to be going over here. Yeah. Up. Scroll on to here. Edge. Dmaster. And at Toast. Well, we wait for those boys to come in. It was a very good race, I do have to say myself. I was very intrigued by it the entire time. Just waiting on these two now to get on in. Oh, come on. We're only going to be having Dmaster at the minute. Doop 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 doo. Yeah, overall the race was very, very nice and clean. We saw very good racing, very lovely, lovely overtakes. As we see right there, oh right there, Toby is not here with us. He is attending his race now. So we only have Dmaster at the minute. Gonna go ahead and drag him on up in here with us. Dmaster, brother, how you feeling after that? A little bit of a shaky start or shaky middle of the race. Other than that, you had a good recovery and brought it back up for a podium. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I had a little incident there in the middle of the race. Had to go on medium tires after I freshly pitted for hards. But it is what it is. We move, and yeah, we just keep it
Ooh,
grooving.
getting a look at that lovely setup there. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, looking gorgeous.
So how was the race from your point of view? Because I saw there was a lot of action back
I
there.
got to start the race, which was a very
Mhm.
lovely look.
I saw that. That was funny.
uh,
How was that turn one carnage
well, I
from the
saw
back?
about 4 or 5 people spun out into turn one. I'm actually gonna do
Yeah.
something special because Toast can't make it. I'm gonna be
Mm.
dragging Edge into here as well. Edge, how's it going, brother?
I had to get into tier 4.
Oh, you're in tier 4 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys both doing the tier 4 race today?
Nah, just Edge.
Just Edge?
I'm
Yep.
fanatic.
Oh,
We both could have done it, but Fnatic chose to have Edge, so I'm not mad. He's very consistent. I don't think I could do that again.
it's very good. Both of you guys had a very, very good race at the beginning when you guys were doing those safety car restarts. Very clever trick to box out Boxy there.
So
Oh yeah.
the first time, he didn't even mean to do that,
To
and
do
then
that.
we heard it over the stream because we have it pulled up. We're talking to each other in the McLaren chat, and he's like,
I got an illegal
I-
overtake.
yeah, he got an illegal overtake. That's why I repassed him. He was 100% gonna get past me. I got slumped, even though I was the one doing the restart.
That's
And
hilarious.
after every restart from then, we just started just doing that. He went on the inside so we wouldn't get past. That's a good strategy.
And then I had a good hard stint. Zoomed up the lead.
Yeah, you were having your hard stuff was very good. Were those hards dropping off at the end at all?
Oh yeah, I was at 62%. So
Well,
I was
D-Master was making you look very bad on those 20
yeah.
lap old mediums, dog.
Do
Yeah,
you want to guess my
I
tire wear?
I'm guessing
I was
80%.
No,
nope.
not that bad.
No, not that
Lower than
bad.
mine. Lower than
No.
mine.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just pushing harder than him at the start.
Hmm.
To be honest, I don't even know what happened to turn one. I just went from P5 to P2.
Yeah, I literally looked behind me on turn one and I was like, "Oh, hi Edge, how are you doing?"
By the way, guys, you have
Yeah.
provisionally already clinched the constructor's title.
Yes,
I don't think
sir.
that's provisional anymore. Come on.
Yeah, it is. You never know. You can miss a couple races.
If I miss another race, I'm
Yeah,
getting
he gets banned.
disqualified. So, no.
No, no, no.
Come on, power, come out. Power out.
Well, gents, you want to help me close out the stream here?
I'll take a shot at it. Thank you guys for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed this tier 5 race, and I can't wait to have you guys in the next one. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will join you at Monza for some even better turn 1 action.
I love it. Edge, you got anything to say, brother?
I'll just catch you next race, boys.
Perfect. I love to see it. Thank you guys for joining us for this tier 5 action. Don't forget to join us next week for even more carnage. And we'll see you then. And the bop.